is the way they begin the attack. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clackety-clackety-clack. Clickety-clack, over the crack, faster and faster the song of the track. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clackety-clackety-clack. Riding in back, everyone hears the song of the track. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clackety-clackety-clack.
The Beast by Cayley. Travelling along with ladies chatting, out of the window I could see children laughing. Flying their kites high and low, I could see the river below. White steam out of its head angry, irritated, furious. The dusty air ran right through my chair. Out of the window I could see a hare hopping along without a care. In the tunnel I could see some puddles. The boy next to me had a cat called Cuddles. The train stopped at Blackburn station. I came off with a lot of patience.
The scorching train. Slowly going by, I looked out of the window at the beautiful blue sky. Later I heard mums mumbling and their kids running and tumbling. I patted my seat as dusk came out. My friends joked saying it was people's dead skin. I looked at people, grannies and granddads and their saggy chins, as the train's windows was steaming up from sweat. It was scorching like on a hot desert.
The Night Train by James. The train chugged along, slowly by night, the boy and his grandma enjoying their flight. It stopped at the station as people flocked on, before crossing the nation, and it chugged along. The train sped up as we went through the tunnel, and all the mumbling voices seemed all in a muddle. We exited the tunnel, a very bright light, a great big funnel behind at a sight. The next big station was our final destination, as I tripped off the train in my moment of shame.
On the Train by Lauren. As I got on the train, the steam filled the air. When I found my seat, the train started to rumble. I leant forward because I felt sick. The dust made me cough, so I closed my eyes. When I woke up, we were nearly there, so I sat up straight to enjoy the ride. The train went dark, they were going through a tunnel. Then we arrived in Manchester. I got off breathing in the fresh air.
The Railway Chugger by Christopher. Chuggity chug, slamming its musty brown brakes. Chuggity chug, it steams like a kettle awake. It whizzes down the track like a big mad monster. I look at the musty windows and makes me feel sick. The stiff door opens slowly. I clamber out of the packed train. I thought it was a trick. I look back and see the train chugging along, slowly as a sloth.
The Train Ride by Olivia. The train chugged away from the station. The smell of dust filled the air. I pushed through the children, clinging to Mum, and quickly rushed for a chair. We passed through a tunnel. Screams echoed all around. I gave a little squeak. My voice was drowned by the sound. The train rattled wildly as we passed over bumps. My heart skipped a beat and my seat gave a jump. When we finally arrived at Blackburn station, the screams had stopped and I hopped off, away from the dust and the train.
The Everlasting Ride by Molly. Down the stairs I crept. It was a late but busy night. Once I had made my way, I switched off the lights. The train was out of sight. I was beginning to feel impatient. Chatter was loud with laughter, so I joined the conversation. Somebody breathed in the fresh air. The steam was chugging along. I stepped up as the boy in black was singing my favourite song. The train shot off like a bullet. Everything was blurred. We twizzled and sizzled through time as we entered an unknown world.
The Fabulous Train Journey by Alicia. Heavy carriages chugging along, singing their own happy song, whilst working hard, carrying a luggage, it's very large. On the train, girls and boys, sweets, lunch and pretty toys. All the way, chitter-chatter, on the window, pitter-patter. Seeing the outside world, the mum and the dad, a little girl. Food to buy, chocolate truffles, scarves and hats in a muffle. Cold it's winter day and night, soon it's light in the morning. At night the day is dawning. Fizzy drinks, sweets and all, buy them from the shopping mall. Ears popping, the train stopping. It was sensation, we've reached the final destination. As the iron beast roars down the track, the people inside make chit-chat. The scorching smoke coming out of the iron whistle, past fields with happy kids flying their kite. The iron beast comes to a halt. People look out of the window to see what's the matter, as people pour on and start to chatter. Past cities, fields and more, in fields birds caw. The iron beast going as fast as a sports car, going round corners without losing speed. When the train finally comes to its destination, people pour off, some to talk to the nation. The train's power is great, that's why trains are my mate.
I've Missed My Stop by William. Dirt coated the old train window. I looked around me confused. I'd missed my stop. Oh no! What would I do? Still I looked annoyed. What had I done with my book? The train chugged on, and my seat shook and shook. Chug, chug, chug. Was that it? Look through the grimy dirt. Piccadilly. At last I'd reached my place of work.
On and Off the Train by Ellie. Sitting on the seat, swaying side to side, I felt funny coming on the ride. I could hear chuck, chuck, chack as we went through the tunnel. It was pitch black. Stepping off the train, I stumbled onto the floor. Looking around with sight, the train was bigger than my height.
Faster than fairies, faster than witches, riches and houses, hedges and ditches, charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows of horses and cattle.